Hello everyone, my name is Erin, and I want to thank you for joining me today for my climate reality presentation called The Truth in 10. So let's get started. This picture is called the Blue Marble, and it was taken by the crew of the Apollo 17 as they left Earth and headed towards the moon in 1972. Now the reason that this picture is so unique is that for the first time ever we have encompassed the entire Earth in one photograph. So I want you to take a look and tell me what you see. You might see some land, you see some water, but one thing that you don't see are borders. And it's really important to think about this when we discuss things like global warming, because when we discuss solutions, we have to think on a global scale. Now this presentation is going to progress in three ways. First question is going to be, must we change? The second is, can we change? And the third, and probably most important, is will we change? So, must we change? The answer to that is an absolute yes, and this is why. If you look at that thin blue line, that's actually the Earth's atmosphere. It's a lot smaller than people think. If the entire world were shrunk down to the size of an apple, that thin line would actually just be the apple skin. So the size of the atmosphere is actually really important, particularly when we think that we pump 152 million tons of man-made global warming pollution into this thin shell every single day. Now, where do all of these pollutants come from? Well, they come from a lot of places. They come from thawing permafrost and industrial processes and transportation, but the main source of greenhouse gases is the burning of fossil fuels. Particularly since the end of World War II, mankind's consumption of fossil fuels has increased exponentially. Now, it's no surprise that along with that increase, we've actually had a concurrent increase in global surface temperatures. And in fact, this year has a pretty good chance of being the new hottest year on record. And if you look back over the last 20 years, 19 of the 20 hottest years on record have actually happened since 2001. And of those hottest 5, those have all been in the last 5 years. So Miami just endured its hottest week ever. Australia was in a similar situation, recording almost 111 degrees. My twin sister actually lives in Canberra where this photo was taken, and she told me that the newscasters had to come up with a new color on their heat maps because their previous color ranges didn't go high enough. Ghana has also been suffering from very high temperatures, recording again 111 here. And so if you want to know what you can do, it's important that you join those who are using their voices, their votes, and their choices to fight for their future and their community. You can do this by using your voice, your vote, and your choices to speak truth to power like your world depends on it. Because it does. Thank you very much for joining me for this presentation.